I was going to say, how's everybody feeling? But like you're here, so it's good, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So my name is Jennifer. Thank you for taking part of your Tuesday evening to come to your mat and be here, do the yoga, move your body. For the next 60 minutes, we are going to take a journey into power, a Baptiste Power Yoga asana sequence. I will be your accountability partner.
I told her.
Accountability partner to move the energy in the room forward. Everything I say is just a suggestion. So let's begin. Child's pose. Bring your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Big toes touch. Stretch your fingers really, really far out on your mat so your elbows are up off the earth. Press your forehead down. Press your toes down. Begin your Ujjayi breath. Audible breath in through your nose. Audible breath out through your nose. And let the sound of your breath or your neighbor's breath be your anchor to being present here on your mat right now. Not 5 minutes from now, not 5 minutes ago, right now, right here. Full breath in, everyone, all together. Exhale, Ujjayi. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Press down through first finger and thumb knuckle. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Press the top of the mat away from you. Step your feet to your hands. Take ragdoll pose. Feet hips width distance apart. Clasp opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy. Hips width distance is about 2 fist width, so you can take your fist between your big toes to set up the space. And then drop your head, drop the knowing, drop the everything that's between your ears. Just be here on your mat. Press your sits bones up towards the ceiling as you root down through your heels. Full breath in. Full breath out. And come up to stand, hands at heart center, eyes open. Set your drishti on a spot on the wall that's not moving. And we'll open tonight's practice with 3 ohms. Extended mountain, reach up, look up, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Plant your hands on your mat and step back to a high plank. Fingers still spread wide. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Take a big breath here at the top. Shift forward an inch, lower halfway down for low plank. Untuck your toes, press them into the earth, upward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. 5 breaths right here. 5 breaths in your downward facing dog to get present again, to begin again, to come back to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slight bend to your knees, slight bend to your elbows. Skin to muscle to bone engagement. Hug in. Take a breath here. Bend your knees low. Look to the space between your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Extended mountain. Press down through your feet. Reach through your fingers. Look up. Breathe in. Exhale, right back down, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Flow from high plank. to low plank. Upward facing dog. Tops of your feet press into the earth. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. 5 breaths. Let this downward facing dog land in your body and get present to what's happening. Squeeze your forearms in towards one another isometrically. Slight bend to your elbows. Get into the muscles of your body, the physicality of this pose. Allow the heat to rise within you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Bend your knees. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, rise up, breathe. Exhale, fold, right back down. Half lift, inhale. Flow, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. 5 breaths. Breathe in. Exhale. Again. Empty. Fill up. Let it go. Once more, inhale. Bend your knees, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up. Maybe see the wall behind you. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, long spine. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Root down through first finger and thumb knuckle, fingers spread wide, ground down like earth. Breathe in here. Bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, fold. Big toes come to touch, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, long spine, breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart, shoulder blades pull together. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Step your right foot forward to your right thumb for warrior 1. Back heel plants, 45-degree angle, and then bring your back foot wide. Bring it closer to the outer edge of your mat towards the street. Give your hips some space. Pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Imagine you have a beach ball of energy between your hands. Light up your fingers. Take a breath here. Lift your heart up between your hands. Exhale, plant your hands on your mat. Flow from high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press the mat away. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Step your left foot forward for warrior 1. Step big, give your hips space. Big stance. Reach up. Now pull back on your left hip to send your right hip forward. Inhale, reach your heart up between your hands. Big breath in. Exhale, flow. Plant your hands, high plank to low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, 5 breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Again. Empty. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Bend your knees. Look at the space between your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. 1 breath. Sit deep. Reach your fingers high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Warrior one, step forward, step big. As you reach up, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Plant your hands and flow. High plank, low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, exhale. Left side, warrior one, step big, ground down. Reach up, breathe in, then flow. Plant your hands, move your body, move your breath. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths, reset. Skin to muscle to bone engagement, fully alive from fingertips to toenails. Everything hugs into center line. You are building your own inner fire with your breath and your intentional muscle engagement. Breathe in here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose, sit deep, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, long spine, flow, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips high, step big, warrior one, right side. Plant, squeeze in, reach up, lift up, breathe here. Exhale, flow, plant your hands. High plank, low plank, up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, left side. Ground down, squeeze in, reach up, flow. Hands plant, high plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, let it go. 5 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale here. Slight bend to your elbows, slight bend to your knees. Slide your shoulder blades together on your back as you press the mat away from you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose, sit deep, reach high. 1 breath in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, full breath, flow, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Warrior one, left side, step big. Reach up, breathe in, flow. High plank, low plank. Up dog, big breath in. Down dog, big breath out. Warrior one, right side, step, ground down, reach up, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Flow like water, plant your hands, move your breath. Downward facing dog. Extend your right leg high, strong, and straight behind you. Flex your foot, pull your toes towards your face. Now look back at your toes, dial them straight down towards the ground. Drop your right hip more. Now bend your knee, stack your hips. Come up onto the tippy toes of your bottom foot and flip your dog. Both feet plant on the earth. Press down through your heels, reach your fingers, take a breath in. Side plank, right hand center of your mat. You can get it on the other side. Right hand plants, press down through your right foot, lift your top foot, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breathe in, make some noise. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Flex your foot. Now dial your toes straight down. Drop your left hip more. Drop your left hip more. Lift from the inseam of your tights, so drop your left hip more. Yes. Now bend your knee. Stack your hips. Like a dog at a fire hydrant. Stack your hips. Yeah, come up onto your, yes. Press down through your heels. Reach your fingers towards the front of the room. Yes, reach and breathe. Now side plank. Spin over, left hand center of your mat. Yes, lift your top foot, flex your top foot, fly it by pressing down. So strong, downward facing dog, let it go. Take a breath in, Sigh it out, make some noise. Breathe in. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Back heel is high over your tippy toes like a little Barbie foot. Press your back hamstring up towards the sky. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Yes. That same big beach ball of energy is here. Shoulders down away from your ears. Radiate through your fingernails. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in, create a long spine. Twist towards the chakra wall. Left elbow to right knee. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Press your back hamstring up towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in. Open up to warrior two. Back heel plants. Arms spread long. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Stack front knee over front ankle. And press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Sit deep into your front thigh. Shoulders down away from your ears. Energy out your fingernails. Stack shoulders over hips. Slide back. Gaze out over your front middle finger now. Okay, stay strong in this thigh. Yes. So good. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, bring your forearm to your thigh or your fingers to the earth inside your right ankle. Keep stacking your front knee over your front ankle. Extend your left arm long towards the front of your mat. Palm faces the earth, yes. Press out through your back pinky toes. Take a big breath here. Let it go. Breathe in. Hands to the earth. Flow. Vinyasa. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Left foot steps forward for crescent lunge. Step big. Take up a lot of space. Let your feet be wide. Think railroad tracks, feet wide. Back heel stacked up over your tippy toes. Little Barbie foot, pressing your hamstring up towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. Hands to heart center. Twist towards the street, right elbow to left knee. Press your knee to your elbow to your knee, and squeeze your inner thighs in. Take a breath. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in. Open up to warrior two. Back foot plants. Gaze over your front middle finger. Stack front knee over front ankle. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Front heel is in line with back arch. Yes. Gaze here, strong. Left knee presses towards left pinky toes. So good. Yes. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, left side. Forearm to thigh or fingers to earth. Stack front knee over front ankle. Go deep into that front thigh. Fire it up. Yes. Wake up your thigh. Take a breath here. Stay for the exhale. Stay present to what is happening in your body. Breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, full inhale. Downward facing dog, full exhale. Take a breath in. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, big toes come to touch, sit deep, chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart center, chair twist to the right, elbow to knee, knee to elbow, and squeeze into center line. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Spread your arms, left fingers down, right fingers reach. Take a breath here, forward fold, let it go. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab a hold of your big toes with your first two fingers And then let your elbows go wide. One goes to the street, one goes to the wall. Drop your head. Bend your knees, bring your chest to your thighs. Yes. Press down through your heels, press up through your sits bones. Take a breath. Let it go. Release your big toes. Toe heel your feet back together. Sit deep into a chair pose. Hands to heart center. Twist to the street. Elbow to knee to elbow. Press them into one another. Hips lower than your heart. Open your arms if you did so. Right fingers down, left fingers reach. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance again. Place your palms underneath your feet. Bring your toes up to your wrist creases, so stand on your palms. Bend your knees a lot. Drop your head. Shake it around. Shake it yes, shake it no. Take a breath in. Let it go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Release your gorilla pose and set up your crow pose. You can use your block on the highest setting as a kickstand for your forehead. Spread your fingers wide, hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees to the backs of your triceps and squeeze in. Maybe you lift one foot, bring your forehead to the block. Lift the other foot, squeeze everything in. Send your hips up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll be here for 3. 1, 2, 3. Vinyasa. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Inhale here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, come up to standing, and set your drishti. Have your block at the high setting ready to grab. You'll use it in just a little bit. Standing leg raise, bring your right knee into your chest, press down through the sole of your left foot. Right knee comes into your chest, flex your foot strong, flex your foot. Pull your toes towards your face. Wake up that foot. Yes. Now, with your hand on your knee, open your leg out towards the chakra wall. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Expand from the inside out. Extend your left arm towards the street. Send your gaze towards your left thumb. Pull in as you press out. Pull in and press out. Come back to center. Kick your foot towards the front of the room. Reach your fingers high. Airplane pose. Kick your right leg back, toes still flexed, arms back by your sides, palms face the earth. Chin out of your chest. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Take a breath. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Left hand comes down to the brick on the high setting. Stack your top hip. Can you see your toes? Can you see your right toes? Can you look back and you should be able to see just the tips of your toes. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. You can see your toes. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. One more big breath. Join both feet on the mat and come to stand. All of that on the other side. Standing leg raise. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Hug your left knee into your chest. Skin to muscle to bone engagement here. Left hand on left knee, open your leg out towards the street. Extend your right arm. Pull everything into center as you press out through your extremities. Pull in and press out. Again, pull in and press out. Come back to center, kick your foot, reach your fingers high. Airplane pose, arms back by your sides. Press out through your left heel, drop your left hip. Drop your left hip more, yes. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon, right hand down to that brick. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hips. See the tips of your left toes and lift your back foot higher. Breathe in here. So good, so strong. Take another breath in. Join both feet on the earth. And come to stand. Good work. Good work. Dancer pose. Left foot roots into the earth. Skin to muscle to bone engagement of your left leg. Slight bend to your knee. Left arm reaches high. Right hand reaches back with your thumb pointing towards the ceiling and grab the inside of your foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Pull back on your foot with your hand. Energetic left fingers reaching for the ceiling, reaching forward. Pull in as you press out. Pull in and press out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides. Dancer pose, opposite side. Ground down through the sole of your right foot. Take the inside of your left foot with your left hand and pull in as you press out. Drishti set on the wall, someplace higher, out here. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides. Dancer second set. Left foot rooting down. Find your drishti. Solidify your gaze. Solidify your intention. Hug in and expand out. Your fullest expression of this pose for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides. Second set, new sensations, new experience. Pull in, press out. Expand here, your fullest expression for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back to stand. Join both feet. Tree pose. Left foot rooting down. Right foot comes to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh, above or below your knee. And from here, skin to muscle to bone, pull in. Press your foot into your leg into your foot. Belly button pulls in, bottom ribs pull in, shoulder blades pull together. Drishti set. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Pull in, look up and lean back. Go for the wobble. Go for the falling out. That's the learning. Close one eye, close both eyes. Once you have wobbled and fallen out, switch sides. Switch sides. Press into center line. Foot into leg, leg into foot. Belly button pulls in, bottom ribs pull in, shoulder blades together, tall trees. Spread your fingers towards the ceiling. Lift your heart, look up and lean back. Close one eye, close both eyes. Fall out of your tree. Allow yourself to be messy. Once you have fallen out of your tree, come up to mountain pose at the top of your mat. Tadasana. Both feet on the earth. Take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, look up, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale here, flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Step your right foot forward and set up triangle pose. Front heel in line with back arch. Use the brick on the outside of your right ankle. Medium setting, high setting. Bring the earth closer. Stack your shoulders. Yeah, stack left shoulder up and over right. Straighten both legs, but slight bend to both knees. Get into the muscles of your legs. Energize your fingernails. Yes, radiate energy through your fingertips. Take a breath here. Let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come up to standing. Pivot both toes to the long edge of your mat. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Toe heel your feet out wider. Press down to the knife's edge of both feet and drop your head. Fingers can be back in line with your toes. You can turn your fingers around and crawl them towards the chakra wall. Slight bend to both knees. And drop the knowing, drop your head. Breathe in here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk your fingers out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift, breathe in. Toe heel your feet back in a little bit, press down, come to stand. Pivot your right toes forward, left foot, bring it halfway up your mat so your feet are wide but your stance is short. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Hinge at your hips, reach to the front of the room, reach, 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 reach. Then frame your front foot with your fingers, bring your fingertips to a block. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Allow yourself to be in the physicalness of this posture. Noticing your feet, noticing your left hamstring, your left heel pressing into the earth. Twisting triangle, left hand stays right there. Reach your right hand towards the ceiling. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Get long through your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Breathe in. Vinyasa. Plant your hands. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Step your left foot forward for triangle, left side. Front heel in line with back arch. Use the block. Create space in your left side body. Reach your fingers out long. Stack your shoulders. Left fingers come down to the brick on the outside of your ankle. Slight bend to both knees. Radiate your fingers up towards the ceiling. Create length in your spine. Here, bring your fingertips to the blood. Yeah. Create space. Press down through your front heel like it's a gas pedal. Take a breath. Let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. And come up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the chakra wall. Side facing wide angle forward fold with the bind. Bring your hands to clasp at the small of your back. Press your palms together. Slight bend to your elbows. Hinge at your hips. Drop your head down towards the earth. Slight bend to your knees. And drop your head. Breathe. 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 We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back up to standing. Left toes face the short edge of your mat. Step your right foot in halfway. Wide feet. Short stance. Imagine your hips are like headlights facing the front of the room. Yeah, short stance, wide stance. Yes. Press down through your back heel. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in, shoulders away from your ears. Hinge at your hips and then reach to the front of the room. And then frame your front foot with your fingers, fingertips on a block. Slight bend to both knees. And drop your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Let it go. Twisting triangle. Right fingers stay right where they are. Use the brick. Extend your left arm towards the ceiling. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in once more. Exhale, vinyasa, flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shift your weight forward into a high plank and slowly lower all the way down. Full belly on the earth. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms face the mat. We're setting up for locust pose. Palms face the earth. On your next breath in, press your pubic bone into the mat. Fly your hands, heart, feet, rise up. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Lower down slow with control. Breathe in. Breathe out. Locust pose, second set. Rise up. Breathe in. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab your feet or grab your ankles. Bring your knees in towards the center of your mat and flex your feet strong. Stamp your feet on the ceiling. Yes. And kick and pull for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your grip. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Breathe in and breathe out. And floor bow, second set. Grab your feet, grab your ankles, and flex your feet strong. Kick. Breathe. Maybe you rock your floor bow over to the right. If you get the right side, get the left side. Rock all the way over to the other side. Keep kicking and pulling and kicking and pulling. Come back to center. Good work. Release the grip. Windshield wiper your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Extend your legs out long behind you. Plant your hands on the mat so that your thumbs are back by your bottom ribs. And then take your hands wide, pinkies to the edges of your mat. Press down through the tops of your feet. Lift your thighs, lift your knees. Press down through your hands, upward facing dog. Soft bend to your elbows. Pull your shoulder blades together. Lift your thighs, lift your knees off the earth for 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Yes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. So stand on your knees with your toes tucked or untucked. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in, hands to the small of your back. Press your hips towards the front of the room. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Pull your belly button in, bottom ribs in. Soften your forehead. Soften your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control. Slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Camel, second set. Set up the pose, the physicality of this posture. Let it land in your body. And where can you soften? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of camel. Again, sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. Let it go. Make your way onto your back, bridge pose. Knees bent, Feet firmly planted, hips width distance apart, so bring your feet in a little bit closer. First step, can you touch your heels with your middle fingers? That's the distance of your bridge. Reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows, bring your triceps down by your ribs. Press down through your heels, down through your triceps. Lift your hips. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you clasp your hands underneath the small of your back. Press your fist into the earth. Walk your shoulders underneath you. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And again, bridge or wheel. If you know bridge, you were just there, rise up. If wheel is in your practice, you have an invitation to go there now. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do 3 more. Bridge or wheel. Rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Control, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, rise up. Bridge or wheel number 4. Full breaths here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 5, bridge or wheel, rise up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control, slow, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one here, rise up, bridge or wheel for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the soles of your feet in towards one another. Let your knees go wide. Bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly, and touch in. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Know that you did all that work. Your heart rate that you feel, that is you. You made that happen. Happy baby. Bend your knees, grab the outside edges of your feet, flex your feet strong. Press your tailbone into the earth, press the back of your head into the earth, kick your feet towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your right leg down to a hover. Flex both feet. Right leg is hovering. Straight out, down. Lift your shoulders up off the earth. Pulse towards your left pinky toe for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both legs back up, shoulders down. Take a breath in. Lower your left foot to a hover. Flex your foot, press out through your heel. Lift your shoulders up, pulse towards your right pinky toe for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep breathing. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. Let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone. Extend both legs up towards the sky. 30, 60 legs. We will do 5. Lower your legs down to 30 degrees. Flex your feet. Yes. Then another. Hover your feet. Look at your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs back up, shoulders down. Lower down 30. Then another 30. Hover your feet. See your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Number 3, lower down 30. Then 60. Hover your feet. See your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Again, 30, 60. Hover your feet, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, legs up, shoulders down. Lower down, 30, 60. See your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, legs up, shoulders down. Hug your knees in, or do we have one more? I think we're done, yes. Hug your knees in. You're funny, Dorothy. Take a breath. Let it go. Abdominal twists. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Extend your right leg long, flex your foot, pow. Bring your right elbow to your left knee, and then switch. Right knee comes in, yes, for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hug your knees into your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Taking a full body stretch. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Extend your right leg high, strong and straight back behind you. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, bring your right knee up to your right wrist and drop your shin across the top of your mat. Flex your front foot. Press down through the pinky toe edge of your front foot. Yes. Keep your back toe tucked. Yes. And then crawl your fingers forward for sleeping pigeon. Bring your forehead down to the earth. Let this pose land in your body. We will not be here for long. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides. Half pigeon on the left side. You can go out the way that you came in. Let the pose land in your body. Crawl your fingers forehead. Let your forehead touch down. And we'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crawl your fingers back onto your mat. Sweep your right leg out in front. Double pigeon. Stack your shins like fire logs with your right thigh on top. Flex your feet strong. Bring your right ankle to the outside of your left knee and flex your fingers hard. Maybe you need a brick underneath your thigh. We won't be here for long. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides. Double pigeon. Stack. Shins. Switch. Set up the pose. Let it land in your body. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Frog pose. Fold your mat in half. We will not be in frog for long. Fold your mat in half. You'll bring one knee to your mat and one knee to the blanket. Legs come out of your hips at a 90-degree angle, shins at a 90-degree angle. Flex your feet strong, and then come down to your forearms or a block. Keep flexing your feet. Yeah, come forearms, come down. Yes. Let the pose land in your body. Give the knee on the blanket a scoot away. Open, yes. And breathe. We'll be here for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep breathing. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Crawl forward to come out of frog. Bring your legs together back behind you. Make your way back onto your mat. Unfold your mat and set up for seated single leg extension. So your right leg is extended long towards the front of the room. Left foot comes to right inner thigh. Dig your right heel down into the mat and then pull it back in towards your body. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Hinge, reach forward. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides. Left leg long, right foot presses in. Send your belly button towards your left pinky toe. And we'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back up to seated. Seated, forward fold. Extend both legs long. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Hinge, reach forward. Reach towards your toes. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse tabletop. Hands come back by your hips. Bend your knees. Press your feet into the earth. Lift your hips towards the ceiling for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow lower down, fish pose. Bring your hands back by your hips. Your forearms come down to the earth. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come up out of fish and set up an inversion. Headstand, shoulder stand, waterfall pose with the brick underneath your tailbone, both legs up towards the ceiling. So lie on your back if you're taking waterfall pose, brick underneath your tailbone, legs up to the ceiling, or move your mat to a wall if you're working on headstand, forearm stand. Yeah, come to your, you're fine, you're fine. Come, lie all the way down on your mat, all the way down. You're fine, you're right where you need to be. Brick underneath your tailbone and extend your legs up towards the ceiling. This is your inversion. Flex your feet. Yeah, send your gaze up between your big toes. Maybe you extend your arms up towards the ceiling for floating in space. It feels good. Headstanders, flex your feet. Yeah, press your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Press down strong through your forearms. Strong through your forearms. Kick, the wall's there for you. Kick. It's there for you. Maybe move away from the wall a little bit. Bring your hands a little bit further away from the wall. So yes, you have a little more space to kick up. Press down through your forearms a lot. The knife's edge of your fingers a lot. Walk in, walk in, walk in. Extend one leg and then kick. Kick, it's right there. Kick. Kick more. Kick. Kick. Once more. Down dog legs. You've got this. Down dog legs. Extend one leg. Extend your right leg. Press into my hand. Press in. Press into me. Press in. Press in to lift your other leg. Press. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press down through your forearms. Press down through your forearms. Press up through your heels. Pull your belly button in. Slow your breath. Gaze at the far edge of your mat. Breathe. Squeeze your feet in towards one another. Press up through your heels. Bottom ribs pull in. Press up through your heels. Press up through your heels. Squeeze in. So good. Waterfall pose, slowly lower down. Headstanders, take child's pose for as long as you were up. Waterfall pose, lower your feet down. Remove the brick from underneath your tailbone. Take in a full body stretch. Child's pose for 3 more breaths. And then make your way onto your back for a full body stretch. Maybe you'd like to take a supine twist. Hug your right knee into your chest. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Right arm comes out like a wing. Send your gaze to your right thumb. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back to center and switch sides. Hug your left knee into your chest. Get the other side. And come back to center. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet pressing into one another. Let your eyes close. Let your breath slow. Extend your legs out long. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Get big and take up space. Get big and take up space. Let your eyes be heavy. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And allow yourself to receive the gift of all of the work that you just did, all of the energy that you cultivated, all of the energy that you found that you did not know that you had. And let the sound of the cars driving by be like the waves of the ocean. Each car that goes by, you sink deeper into your mat. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make a face, make some noise. Again, breathe in. Lion's breath out. Gently roll to your favorite side in a fetal position. Slowly press yourself up to an easy seat at the top of your mat with hands at heart center. Thumbs press into your breastbone. Sit tall. And we'll seal tonight's practice with 3 ohms. Your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. And together we bow. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for coming to this space and doing this practice and allowing me to guide you. Give yourself a hand. Good work.